Well, the Northern Wolves are opening their season tonight in Aberdeen. They take on Bemidji State and will have some really good talent and leadership back from last year. Hunter Troutman is the quarterback once again, and he will make the offense go. He also has a couple of really good targets in Dakota Larson and Jacob Street, who combined for over 1,500 yards and 13 touchdowns last year. But let's go to the scoreboard. Not off to a good start. They trailed 13-0 on an 18-yard touchdown catch. Then Troutman threw a pick, and Bemidji scored again. We'll have highlights of this for you and hear from Tom Dosh tonight at 10 o'clock. The Cougars of USF also opened the season tonight at Concordia St. Paul. John Anderson's team was 7-4 last year and have had 25 straight winning seasons. This guy, Gabe Watson, rushed for almost 2,000 yards last year and will again be a key this year, but USF should feature a very prolific offense just like they did last year.
We did, and it kind of went unnoticed, but they ended up leading the league in yards and, the leading rusher in the country. Our quarterback led the conference in completion percentage, so there's a lot of positive things to build off of, and the amount of guys coming back is exciting to work with.
The Cougars looking for major improvements in that one-loss record this year, and they plan on starting it tonight in St. Paul, and they're off to a good start. We're in the first quarter. They lead 7-0, although Concordia is marching downfield. The Cougars score on a 5-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Nate Johnson, with a 36-yard catch in that one. The 41st Dakota Bowl is Saturday at Howard Wood Field. Bob Burns' initial idea to promote high school football, I'd say it's worked out, and they've raised over $5 million along the way as well. It's the fourth year for head coach Jason Poppinga, who, much like Chad Garrow told us yesterday of Brandon Valley, is excited for his players to showcase their skills on such a big stage.
It is. I mean, the Dakota Bowl is always easy to get excited for, and then you tap on the fact that, our only 2 losses last year were to this Brandon Valley team, that they definitely have had this game circled on the calendar for the last 6 months. In the Dakota Bowl, the atmosphere is second to none, and then put Brandon Valley on this stage with us. I mean, you couldn't have scripted it up any better for this year.
The Knights have not lost in 3 Dakota Bowls under their new head coach, Jason, and we'll see what happens on Saturday night. The Red Raiders of Northwestern are pumped for the upcoming football season, and there's a good reason why. They were very young the last 2 years and still made the playoffs under Matt McCarty. And with a trio of offensive weapons back and a very good defense, this team that was ranked 5th in the final regular season poll last year feels that the sky is the limit in 2019.
The majority of our production offensively is back. Jacob Calagonis is back. He's been a 4-year starter at running back. I think he's the best running back we've ever had at Northwestern. He has a chance to be our all-time leading rusher after this season. Tyson Koima's back for his junior year at quarterback. He should be our all-time leading passer at Northwestern about halfway through this season. And then we also returned Shane Solberg at receiver. Shane was second to Connor Niles, which I think everybody in the country at every level of football was behind Connor Niles last year in receiving. Shane's an outstanding competitor. He's probably the most humble and hard-working kid that I've been around.
Keep in mind, they barely lost to Morningside last year in the regular season, and the Mustangs won the national championship. It could be a really fun season in Orange City. And finally, the NFL season opener is tonight when 2 storied franchises meet. It's the Packers and Bears in Chicago, 2 teams with legitimate Super Bowl hopes. Green Bay led by Aaron Rodgers, Chicago by Khalil Mack on the defense. You can watch right here on KDLT. We'll be right back.